Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Joe Wednesdays. This is JHaubz, and this is a show where I step out of my comfort zone and vlog a little bit about myself. Today is probably going to be a little shorter, though. Things are kind of going pretty rough, and that kind of stuff I really don't need to air out on the internet. But let's see if we can talk about some things going on. On the Liddy front, she had a low grade fever for the majority of the weekend. Really not sure what else to really pin it on though, because I mean, like, it was just like she was between like 99 and 99.5, like just kind of most of the weekend. No really other symptoms. Like, she wasn't like coughing or hacking. She didn't have a runny nose. She didn't have anything else like that. No rashes or anything like that. Just kind of a little warm. Um, Definitely felt crummy though. Because she was pretty much not a happy camper. With doing anything that she didn't want to do. And like the fever's gone and whatnot, so she's back at daycare. But and she's still not a. I don't know. She's kind of on the warpath as far as not accepting no for an answer on things. So she's very much testing my patience, and then other stuff. But yeah, we will endure. We will endure and make it through, I guess. Just another phase that they don't tell you about until you're actually in it. And then every parent can go, "Oh yeah, I remember when my kid did." Anyway. But yeah, so there was a thing that happened with work a couple weeks ago that I've been forgetting to talk about. That I thought actually was it was just kind of interesting. So what happened was I get a text at about, like, I don't know, like 11:30, 11:45 from my boss asking me if I can attend this meeting at a city municipality. I won't say where, for I don't know if there's confidentiality stuff or whatever. But like, since it was closer to me than it was from him, he asked me, like, kind of last minute, if I was available to go to this municipality meeting. And I was like, well, I mean, technically yes, but I mean, I don't have any, like, do I need a plan set? Do I need any materials prepared? Do I need, like, also, I'm usually not the guy doing these meetings, so I mean, like, is that okay? Like, in my career as an engineer, I have been mostly the guy in the background doing the design work, which is okay. I'm been pretty good at it now, but I definitely am not the face of the company type, because I speak like this. Uh, Anyway, so yeah, so he asked me to go. I accepted. I went to the thing, and I mean, like, I felt like I didn't even have like I had this, like, binder with a notepad in it to take notes, and I have, like, business cards in there and that kind of stuff. I didn't even have that. Everything was at work because again, I got notified at 11:45 p.m. the night before I needed to go. So that was kind of it was. I was kind of I walked into it trying to feel as confident as possible, but obviously I did not feel very confident in what was going on. I did know the project though, so that was helpful. But anyway, so I mean, long story short, like, pre-development meetings are typically kind of like an initial get together of both, like, municipality side and private developer side, just to kind of get everybody on the same page as to what they're thinking is going on. And like, if the municipality has any, like, hey, we would like to see X, Y, and Z, they can tell the designers and they can provide it, that kind of stuff. Nothing really about the design specifically gets laid out too detailed. I think, but I mean, that's probably more not too detailed for, like, the civil side, because, like, the architects typically, especially if this building is pretty significant, they have to have quite a bit of stuff prepared. So but anyway, so I went to the meeting. Everything pretty much went okay. I was mostly silent, but there was kind of a misunderstanding between the one of the city engineers and the developer. So then I kind of like sucked it up, and I was like, excuse me, like, are we talking about this? And I kind of clarified this water line thing that they were talking about, and I think I got everybody on the same page there. And then I just kind of like, okay, thanks, and I like, you know, went back into the background again because I'm like, okay, I feel uncomfortable, but I'm not gonna say anything. So yeah, so I mean, like, I felt good about, you know, standing up for, you know, the project or anything like that, but then at the end, one of the like other city planners like came up to like the table I was sitting at, and like she didn't like say anything. It was very peculiar interaction because like she walked up, she didn't say anything, and like I was just like picking up my I took a bag with like a notebook and stuff like that, so I had at least props and to look like I brought stuff, even if though I didn't. So I was loading that stuff back up into my bag. And I kind of look up, I'm like, oh, hi, can I help you? And like, you know, she gives me her like business card and all that kind of stuff. And then she's like, you know what I was talking about the storm line, right? And at that point I was like, okay, I was paying pretty good attention the entire time, and I don't think you mentioned the storm line at all. So, but I didn't say that, but I was just kind of like, so yeah, I mean, like, and I basically just described what I knew on the civil end of things, but like the building itself, without giving any details away, like it having storm drains within the building's footprint was an important concept. But I told her, I'm like and it was just interesting because of how I reacted to it, because like I felt myself kind of like stand up straight, get my shoulders back or whatever, get in some like, you know, cheesy power pose or whatever. But like I did kind of like feel myself kind of like stand up and just deliver what I was saying with a little more confidence than I've ever really like experienced before. So that was kind of a cool feeling. But yeah, like I just like, you know, I stated what I knew. I told her what I didn't know, and then like basically is like, does this cover your concerns, or do we need to get some more information for you or something like that? And at that point she was like, oh no, that sounds good. And I was like, okay, like there was just something about like my answer plus I think just the like level of confidence that I at least demonstrated, if not really didn't really have, but I still like looked like it. So overall, as silly as it seems, like it kind of felt like a good step for me in the right direction as far as public speaking. So yeah, so overall the meeting went well, and thankfully so, because like I said, I was not walking into it with any level of confidence, and like Ashley was even kind of like, I've never seen you this nervous before. Are you okay? It's like I've never had to do anything like this before, and I'm going in completely unprepared. I don't know, anxiety. So so needless to say, I hope I don't have to have those particular circumstances repeat again. But I think all in all, I handled it pretty well. Anyway, like I said, this is going to be a short one. I don't really have too much else to report right now, so I'm going to cut myself off. Thank you so much for watching. Castlevania stuff. I have probably over half the total videos done and on the channel. If you want to check them out, I'll probably leave a link in the end card. So yeah, so go and check that out if you were interested with all the hype I've been building for it, right? So anyway, I'm going to cut myself off. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, this is JHaubz signing out. Hey guys, Editor Joe here. I forgot to mention, I finally got to burn one of my candles. So a couple of years ago, some friends of ours had us over, and they were burning this candle that had a wooden wick to it. And I had never seen anything like that, but I thought they were kind of cool. And Ashley got me a few for my birthday this year, so we actually got to burn them for the first time. And it's just really cool to have like the wood burning sounds along with whatever scent the candle is. So they're pretty neat if you want to get one. Don't get me any more though. It's going to take me forever to burn through the candles I have. So, alrighty, catch you later. Alright, thanks again for watching. Click up here to see the previous Joe Wednesday video, and click down here for the latest game on my channel. Take care.